Hi everybody, this is Bill Paulos from Profits Run, and today you're going to be able to get access to my Options Profit Mastery program, which includes the awesome Trade Candidate software. This is the easiest, most complete way to trade options where you'll have the potential to go after double and triple digit returns, sometimes in as little as one day. While you will have losing trades, this program shows a step-by-step formula to cutting your losses quickly and moving on to the next big opportunity. And while no one can predict the future, not even the world's wealthiest traders, the Options Profit Mastery program does indeed make yearly returns of 60% or more possible. I predict that once you start using the 12 Options Profit Mastery strategies, you'll probably never trade a stock directly ever again. And if you think that options trading is confusing or risky like most people do, you don't have to worry. That's because the Options Profit Mastery program reveals very simple yet extremely powerful ways to trade options where you won't have to learn any complicated formulas and you won't have to memorize any esoteric concepts. That's because all this training is based on a powerful quote from Albert Einstein, who said, "Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler." Now, I don't know if Einstein was a trader, but he was a genius. We all know that. And the genius in this quote is that it describes exactly how I've helped over 50,000 regular people from all over the world to become better traders since 2001. I teach them to never overcomplicate things, because when things become too complicated, you tend to make more mistakes. So this will probably be the easiest way you've ever seen to trade options, but it'll also probably be the most effective. And that's part of the reason it's so powerful. For example, it's common knowledge that the day after a company announces its earnings, the price of their stock tends to make a big move, either up or down. The challenge, though, is that no one knows which way it's going to go. But by using just one of the Options Profit Mastery strategies called a straddle, you can profit as long as the stock moves one way or the other. For example, when Facebook announced its earnings on January 29th, you could have put on a straddle, which is a simple two-part options trade. So as long as the price moved significantly up or down the next day, you would have profited. As it turned out, the day after earnings on January 30th, the price of Facebook skyrocketed, and you would have exited the straddle with an 88.5% gain. Not bad for one day of trading. Of course, this doesn't always happen in one day, but it can happen often. Let's look at one more example on Yahoo. When they announced earnings on October 21st, you could have again put on a straddle beforehand. The day after earnings, the stock didn't go up as much as in the Facebook example, but it did continue to climb, which would have allowed you to exit the straddle 20 days later with a huge 216% gain. Potential gains like these just aren't possible trading the stocks directly, and that's why you need to be trading options. So that's just one of the 12 Options Profit Mastery strategies you're going to get access to. Let's take a quick look at the others. The next strategy is called protective put options. This is all about protecting your portfolio from the next market collapse, which we're bound to experience sometime in the near future, so that you'll never suffer an account-crippling loss again. It's kind of like buying insurance on your portfolio. This is something you need to be doing right now if you want to realistically have the potential to safely grow your portfolio over your lifetime. For example, had you put on a long position at this point in October on the Spiders SPY, that's the ETF that tracks the S&P 500, after a year and a half, you'd have been down a whopping 52.2% loss due to the huge market crash that you can see here. And as you probably know, this actually happened to most people who had their portfolios tied up in buy and hold positions, all the while being assured by the experts not to worry. However, had you layered on the protective put strategy I teach you in Options Profit Mastery at these 4 points, your loss would have only been 15.4%. This would have given you the staying power to survive the crash, protect your capital, and look for more profit potential in the future. Now, most people don't like to talk about losses, but they are a reality and you need to know how to handle them like a pro, else your account can get wiped out. So this is a very simple and applicable strategy you really need to be using to protect your portfolio. And depending on the size of your portfolio, this one strategy alone could have saved you tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars or more. How much would that be worth to you? It's that powerful. Okay, so the third strategy is called directional trading with call options. This is actually one of the easiest strategies in the program, and it's something that'll give you the power to abandon stock trading forever. And there's a companion strategy to this one called directional trading with put options, which you'll use in place of selling short. The next strategy is covered call options. This is a conservative way to generate income on a regular basis by generating additional cash from stocks that you want to own anyway. Vertical credit spreads give you the power to generate income in both bull and bear markets, and when traded on weekly options, give you the potential to create a kind of extra weekly paycheck every Friday. This is the strategy behind all the popular weekly options programs that are on the market. The companion strategy to this approach is vertical debit spreads, which is a low-cost, low-risk strategy to consistently profit in bull and bear markets alike. Sometimes markets will move in a sideways direction, and while this kind of market often spells doom for regular trading, there are 4 options profit mastery strategies that are ideal to go after profit potential in these types of markets. First are butterfly spreads. Next, calendar spreads. Third sideways strategy is condor spreads. And fourth are iron butterfly spreads. These 4 strategies will give you more ways than you'll ever need to have the potential to profit in sideways markets. So while regular traders will really struggle in these market conditions, you'll have a huge edge over them with these powerful strategies. Finally, there are strangles, which are similar to straddles. The major difference being that strangles are a bit less costly than straddles, but the trade-off is the stock's got to move a little bit further in order for the strangle to be profitable. Now, each one of these strategies is like a specialized tool designed to carve out profit potential in different market conditions. And when you combine all 12, you go from being a regular trader to a sort of super trader because you have the abilities that are beyond the grasp of most people. And indeed, many of the world's wealthiest traders owe their success in part to options trading. If you already trade stocks, you'll be able to supercharge what you already know with what you'll learn with Options Profit Mastery. Now, because Options Profit Mastery is not a trading system and is all about teaching you how to master options trading in nearly every kind of market condition, everyone's results will differ. However, here's a few examples of the kinds of profit potential that's available to you. First, this is a chart of Apple Computer over about a 12-month period. Had you just traded the straddle strategy with the 4 earnings announcements Apple made, you'd have had a total potential gain of $2,732. And had you used our recommended risk management strategy and only risked 5% of an account size of $10,000 or $500 per trade, you'd have been able to trade 2 contracts per trade or a profit of $5,464 over this time period without compounding, or a whopping 55% gain in less than 12 months. Or on the exact same chart, you could have also simply used the directional trading with calls and puts strategies for a total potential gain of $3,150. And again, risking just 5% of an account size of $10,000 or $500 per trade, you'd have been able to trade 2 contracts per trade or a profit of $6,300 over this time period, again without compounding, or a whopping 63% gain in less than 12 months. So while there's no guarantee that you'll do this well, this kind of profit potential does exist and somebody's going to get it. It might as well be you. Everybody knows that most people that trade just trade stocks directly, right? Well, that's fine, except compared to options trading. Stocks are a higher risk endeavor and give you a lower percent return on your money. So the Options Profit Mastery approach will help you move away from that type of trading to a much less risky way, giving you a much higher percent return on your money. This is such a powerful concept that I'm pretty sure once you experience it, you'll ask yourself this question: why would I ever trade a stock again once I know options? Indeed, once you know options, it's hard to go back to just trading stocks. Now, it's important to note that you can still do really well trading stocks too. So there's nothing wrong with that. But options trading lets you truly leverage your money almost unlike any other kind of trading. So you can take everything you've learned so far in these videos and go and implement it yourself. You can check out the earnings announcement calendars online and play straddles. You can minimize the effects of the next market crash on your portfolio by using protective puts. You can buy calls instead of directly buying the underlying stock to dramatically reduce your risk and increase your profit potential. And if you were to do just that, you'd already have an edge over most other traders. But there's a much easier way, and that's my Options Profit Mastery program that I've been showing you in these videos. I set this up so that it should appeal to almost everybody. In a nutshell, if you have a limited amount of money to trade and want to leverage what you have in the safest way to have the potential to make as much money as possible by mastering options trading, then this is for you. So let me tell you more about what I have for you. First, there's the Options Profit Mastery Training, which you get access to on the members website. Everything is digital, so you get instant access to all the training, which you can watch on your computer or any digital device like iPhones and iPads with internet access. For each strategy, there's a full-length, professionally recorded training video. This is the video for straddles. And if you liked what I taught you so far about straddles in video 1, you haven't seen anything yet because while the information I taught you is very useful, there's a lot more involved with trading straddles where you'll learn even more ways to use them to go after profit potential in ways you've probably never even considered before. As a matter of fact, what you've learned so far in all of these training videos is just the tip of a much larger pyramid. And while you can do okay using what you've learned so far, you really need to understand the complete picture before trading with real money. So get ready because you're going to be blown away by how powerful the full Options Profit Mastery training is. Also, in addition to all the video training, you get a full color reference manual for each module. This makes it super easy to reference the diagrams, charts, and training presented in the videos. And it's important to remember that each strategy you're going to be learning is like a standalone options course in and of itself. But you're not getting just one. You're getting 12. That's like 12 different options courses. I think it's safe to say that once you get your hands on all this training, you probably won't need any other options training for the rest of your life. This is something you and your family can use forever. Now, everyone knows the most time-consuming part of trading, especially if you're new, is watching charts on a regular basis and looking for trades. So that's why, in addition to all the training, I developed my custom web-based software that does all the hard work for you. Let's take a quick look at how it works. Every night after the markets close, it applies my filters for all 12 of the Options Profit Mastery trading methods to the best stocks and ETFs to see which ones would make good trading candidates. Then it displays the matches on the Trading Candidates tab, which you can see here. Now, the filter name column shows the specific strategies you can use with the stock or ETF that's a good matching candidate. And you can see there are several matches for some of the strategies I've already given you a sneak peek into, like protective put options and straddles. The stock and ETF column shows the symbol for the stock or ETF that made the cut, and you can click on the symbol to see an interactive chart. The latest price is also displayed here. Now, the age column and the first appearance column tell you how recent the trading candidate is. Depending on the strategy, some of the candidates may still be good to trade for as long as 30 days, so you really don't need to worry if you're busy and miss one here or there. Also, you can choose to have the newest candidates sent to your email or cell phone, so you don't have to keep checking the software for updates. Remember, the goal here is to teach you how to master options trading, so the software is only a tiny part of the overall program. You love using it to save time, to quickly find trading opportunities to try out with all 12 of the strategies you'll be learning. The Charts tab lets you see all the trade alerts for any particular symbol. And if you click on a symbol name either here or on the Trading Candidates tab, you get a nice big interactive zoomed-in chart to examine as you can see here. Also, in addition to being able to use the Options Profit Mastery software on your Windows or Mac computer, it also works on pretty much any modern digital device with internet access, like iPads and iPhones. That's why I like to think of it as a personal trading assistant that taps you on the shoulder when it's time to trade. This lets you go about your business and really not even think about trading until something really good is about to happen. Finally, all the mystery, confusion, and complication normally associated with options trading is removed. And if you want a friendly reminder when a new trading candidate appears, just set up trade alerts so you get an email or text message when it's time to take action. This truly unchains you from your computer so you're free to go about your week without having to worry about your trades. I can't imagine trading any other way. Finally, here's the master list of all the stocks and ETFs that get scanned every night for the best trading opportunities. It's broken out alphabetically so you can drill down and investigate any of these symbols if you wish to. Although that's definitely not necessary because the software pretty much does all the analysis for you. Now, I'm almost done, but there's still a few more important resources you're going to get access to, including access to the Options Profit Mastery members website, which you caught a glimpse of earlier. This is where bonus training materials will appear as well as any updates to the program. Plus, when you enroll today and become my student, I'm going to give you a full year of unlimited premium email and live chat support. Now, this isn't some throwaway outsourced support either. I have a full-time support team of professional traders working with me in my office in Michigan that are here to answer your questions and help you succeed. If you have a question with a particular trade, let us know and we'll take a look. Every question is important to us, no matter how simple or complicated you think it is. Okay, so let's take a look at the value of what you're going to get so far, and make sure you stay with me until the end of this presentation because I have some surprises and a special deal for you that I think you're really going to like. First, you get the 12 Options Profit Mastery training modules, which include a professionally recorded video plus a full color reference manual for each module. Because each module is like a standalone options trading course, and because everyone knows that the going rate for courses like these is around $1,000, these have a real value of about $12,000. Next, access to the Options Profit Mastery software is valued at $500 per month or $5,000 upfront for 12 months access. Now that's a real market value for software like this. Next are the unlimited trading candidate alerts for a full year. Now that's worth at least $2,000. Most traders who've been around for a while know that many services easily charge hundreds of dollars a month for access to their alerts. Finally, the 1 year of unlimited premium email and live chat that we just discussed is worth at least $1,000. That's a total of $20,000 in real value so far. But I have some additional surprises for you that's going to help you reach your trading goals faster than you ever thought possible. If you're brand new to options, I have 2 bonus training modules especially for you. The first one is called Basic Options Fundamentals, and I designed it to get you up to speed on the concepts and terminology you'll need to understand. And the second one is called A Deeper Dive, because I reveal critical options trading concepts that are easy to understand, but often misunderstood, even by seasoned options traders. Because you already know that each of these modules is valued at $1,000, these 2 modules have an additional value of $2,000. That's the price you'll see other options trading courses selling for. Next, for a limited time, I'm going to give you 8 live group coaching sessions to make sure we remove any doubt or questions you have about how to successfully use the Options Profit Mastery program. Here's how it'll work. About a week after you enroll, we'll start the group coaching sessions. This gives you a chance to become familiar with the trade recommendations first. You'll meet once a week on a live webinar with all the other Options Profit Mastery students and me or one of my senior trading coaches. We'll pull up the software, go over some of the trades, and then the rest of the session is yours. We can look at trades you're working on, dig into the training, answer any clarifying questions you have, whatever you want. I've used this group coaching format in the past, and it's always a big hit with my students, so I'm happy to do it again for this special release of the Options Profit Mastery. Now, if I were to sell these 8 group coaching sessions separately, they'd easily go for at least $2,000. But you pay nothing extra because I'm including them with this release only of the Options Profit Mastery. If I ever release this program again in the future, there's no guarantee that I'll include these group coaching sessions again. So make sure you take advantage of this special offer today. All right, so let's look at the updated list of what you're getting today. There are the 12 core training modules for $12,000. Access to the web software for $5,000. Trade alerts for $2,000. 1 year of unlimited premium email support for $1,000. The 2 bonus training modules for beginners for $2,000. And the bonus 8 group coaching sessions for $2,000. Now that's a total value of $24,000. Now that's a real value. I could split all these pieces up and sell them individually at the prices listed here. But today you can get all of this for the equivalent of about $166 a month if you prepay for a year with our Easy One payment option. Plus, we also have a 6 payment option available. I intentionally priced this very low so that pretty much everybody can at least give it a shot and get started today. However, because the price to get started is so low, I probably will not be able to keep this offer open for very long before we hit capacity. So if you're interested in this even just a little bit, make sure you lock in your spot right now while enrollment is still open. At this low price, I really can't think of any reason for you to not at least try it out. And depending on your account size, you could easily cover the cost of your investment after a few trades. So go ahead and just click the Add to Cart button on this page for access to Options Profit Mastery. You'll get access to all the training and software on the members' website immediately, so you're ready for the next trade candidates. And because everything is web-based, there's nothing to download or install, so you can get started instantly. And you really don't even need to say yes right now. Just say maybe, and take the Options Profit Mastery for a 60-day trial. Your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed. If you don't think this is the fastest and easiest way to have the potential to make more money more safely and more quickly trading options, or if for any reason you're not 100% delighted with it, just prove to us that you gave it a fair shot within 60 days and you'll get a full refund. You don't have to trade every week, and it doesn't have to be a live account. And we also don't care if you made money or lost money. We just want to see that you gave it a shot. One more thing. Options Profit Mastery is a private program, and there's only one rule or expectation that we require of you when you join us as a student. You must take responsibility for your financial decisions. If you think Options Profit Mastery is a magic bullet or the holy grail of trading, then respectfully, this probably isn't for you. However, it's one of the easiest ways I've ever seen to get a huge edge trading options, and it does have the potential to deliver phenomenal results. So if you have realistic expectations, and if you're serious about learning how to use Options Profit Mastery, then I think you're really going to love it. So if you're on board with this concept, then you're qualified to join. So why do I even mention this? Well, number one, we purposely want to repel unrealistic opportunity seekers out there. You know, the types of people who think they can take a $500 account and turn it into $1 million in a year. The people who honestly believe those pitches and scams, well, we don't really want them in the Options Profit Mastery community. We also, though, want to attract serious traders, people who understand the importance of a serious approach to trading and who will actually put this program to the test and use it. And you can probably tell by now that I've been speaking at a higher level to you during my training videos than you've probably heard on other trading and investing websites. And I haven't made any crazy promises, and that's because I'm serious about teaching you what's realistically possible with Options Profit Mastery. And I really only want to work with people who are like-minded. Finally, we know our techniques work because we have over 50,000 students all around the world who keep coming back to us for more training. So I know that if I can get you to try Options Profit Mastery, you'll probably become a student for life and come back to me for more advanced training later on down the road. So if that makes sense, I think we'll have a great time working together. So go ahead and just click the Add to Cart button on this page for access to Options Profit Mastery. You'll get access to everything immediately so you're ready for the next trade candidates. We've got the price ridiculously low because we want everybody to have a fair chance to give this a shot. Now, I just want to give you a fair heads up. As I mentioned earlier, I only plan on letting in a very limited number of people into the Options Profit Mastery program. This offer could go offline with little or no warning. So if you have any interest in what you've seen here, please click the Add to Cart button below and take advantage of my 60-day trial right now. The fact that I'm only going to allow limited enrollment is nothing new. If you've seen me release trading programs in the past, then you know I always keep my enrollments to a small, manageable number. The main reason is because I want to make sure you get all the support you deserve when you become my student. And even though I employ a full-time staff of professional traders to support you, they can only handle so many people at once before becoming overextended. So as soon as I think my team's reaching capacity and the number of students we can serve, this offer will close down and go offline as we focus on working with our new students. Also, I have to give you a fair warning. If I ever release this program again, the plan is to double the price to be more in line with what the going rates are for this kind of program. And even at double the price, it's still an incredible value. But the fact remains that if you want the absolute best deal you'll ever see on Options Profit Mastery, this is it. So you need to lock in your enrollment right now while you still can. So once again, just click the Add to Cart button on this page to get started right now. My team and I are looking forward to working with you as a student of Options Profit Mastery. All right, we're just about done here, but look, tens of thousands of regular people just like you from all around the world are happy with my programs, and I know you'll be happy with Options Profit Mastery. Speaking from the heart, I've set this up so that you get every benefit possible to assure that you're doing everything possible to be successful, including the trade candidate software that everybody's excited about, and the bonus group coaching sessions so that you can get your questions taken care of in a live, interactive environment and also hear the questions of other traders just like you. And on top of this, we give you our ironclad 100% satisfaction guarantee. So the reality is you have everything to gain in this situation and literally nothing to lose. You probably already know that most successful people are people that when they have enough information, make decisions. And people that struggle, the common element is that they don't make decisions, even when something is the right thing to do. So the only thing that's standing between you and your goals is making a good decision. And I hope you decide to try Options Profit Mastery today. so I can help you achieve your goals. To my new students, I'll see you on the inside, on the members' website, and in the group coaching sessions. We're going to have a lot of fun. So if you're still watching at this point, maybe you have a few questions that haven't been answered yet. If that's you, then stay with me because I'm going to answer the most common questions we receive about options profit mastery. So as soon as your question's answered, go ahead and click the Add to Cart button below this video to get started. Okay, the first question is, will this work with my broker's software? Yes, absolutely, because the Options Profit Mastery is standalone software with its own data feed. That means it doesn't matter who you use for a broker. The Options Profit Mastery software alerts you when there's a new trading candidate. Then you simply place and manage your trades with your broker's software. It's that easy. What countries will this work in? It'll work anywhere in the world that has internet access, so you can access the training, get the latest trade notifications, and also connect to your broker's trading platform. And the next question is, how much time will this take? Well, once you learn the methods, all you need is 10 minutes or less after the markets close and before they open to place and manage your trades. These are low-maintenance trades, and you can save even more time when you use the web-based software to help you spot trade candidates. Next question, how much time do I have to place my trades after I get a trade candidate alert? Well, because the trade candidate alerts are issued in the evening after the markets close, you'll have all evening up until the next morning before the markets open to place your trades. What kind of risk management rules do you recommend with Options Profit Mastery? The general rule is not to risk, meaning the maximum possible loss, more than 5% of your account size on any one trade, or 2% for larger accounts. By following that rule, you'll never exceed your account's available margin or do great damage to your account. Next, how big of an account do I need to trade this? Remember, you only want to trade with money that you can afford to lose because there are never any guarantees of profit when trading any kind of market. And there's an old saying that scared money never wins. However, you can get started with as little as a $2,000 account. So that about does it for the most common questions we receive about Options Profit Mastery. If you still have any questions, please try our live chat or send us an email and we'll be happy to answer them for you. But go ahead and click the Add to Cart button on this page right now for access to Options Profit Mastery while it's still available. Lock in your enrollment right now. So thanks again for watching this presentation today, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. This is Bill Polis wishing you good trading.